Hi there, beautiful ones. Blessings, blessings, blessings. There is some kind of energy in the cosmos right now. I've been feeling this weird funk for the last several days now, and I checked in with my sisters and they're also feeling this funk. They've been going through interesting experience with life right now. I haven't been noticing anything weird in the physical reality, and last night dreaming was super intense. Like there's a lot of timelines that are collapsing, old traumas and stories that are being scrubbed clean, shall we say, neutralized. There's a lot of shuffling of cells that is happening, and yesterday I started feeling this, but today I woke up and like my eyes are in so much pain. Like I feel like I got sucker punched in my eyes, and like they just hurt so much. And it's been a few hours since I woke up, did my meditation, and this is not my usual day to do a check-in, collective energy check-in, and yet I feel that there's something going on, and I felt so strongly that I needed to come here, drop a quick hi, check in with all of y'all, see how you're all doing. So let's drop a comment down below and let me know, how are you doing? How is this moment finding you? How is your mind? How is your heart? How is your body? Okay, let's take a few breaths and just ground back into the body. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. So I'm going to share with you some channeled messages that I got in meditation this rising, and then if it calls, I'll pull some tarot cards. So the first message that I got is, many of us light workers, grid workers, shadow walkers, rainbow sheepies who are doing the work, we recently went through a big upgrade within our consciousness. And what this has done is this has triggered the alarm bells, shall we say, of the entities that keep an eye on the frequency of the collective energy, and they do everything in their power to keep that frequency below a certain level. Okay, so when a being is operating at a denser frequency, that feeds their power, that feeds their source energy, that feeds their rituals. Okay, the word that I was getting is black magicians. Okay, and I want to clarify what this means. What does it mean to be a black magician? So the black magicians are an elite group of beings, very small group of beings who perform magic and use it in a disrespectful, irreverent way. They are not working for the light. They are working for the malevolence. They're working for the evil. And these black magicians have been around for thousands of years, okay? They have been around for thousands of years, and they are the power behind the powers that we see on the global stage. Okay, so the beings that we perceive are controlling us, which they are to a point, right? Nobody really controls you. You are your own sovereign, and this is the awakening that we have been experiencing as a collective, especially over the last few years with the whole pandemic being a massive catalyst. Okay, so these black magicians, like, their job is to stay in temple, and they're high level. Okay, they are high level energy workers. Okay, this is their job. They are like the analogy and metaphor and similarity that's popping up to bring this explanation into deeper clarity is, how not Magneto, Dr. X, Like he goes into his room and he like taps in telepathically to like all the beings on the planet, and he's able to discern like who are humans and who are mutants. So in a similar way, these black magicians, they're in this temple that is gridded with certain stones to allow for the clear energy. Like I see this room, okay? I see this room very clearly, but I'm not going to give details because I'm asked to be silent about it. But they're in this room and they are tapped in to the energy of the collective, okay? And when the energy of the collective is below a certain line, they're good. They're all set to go. But when that energy, that frequency shifts above a certain point, that's when they have to come in, and that's when they start doing different rituals and practices and send out this energy to the being that they don't want, raising up to another level, okay? Now, over the last week, 2 weeks, especially since this new moon that we just had, okay, when was this new moon? Oh, fuck. Yeah, it was on the 7th. I was in silence at that time, but I noticed a shift within me. Like I went through this upgrade that, like the upgrades came through in March, April, but they really have been integrating and anchoring in this month of May, okay? So like these upgrades aren't necessarily new upgrades. They could be, but like these are upgrades that have been coming in over the last few months, and like it always takes a moment for excuse me, burping over here, for the physical body to calibrate, because the body is very dense, okay? It's a very 3D, like the body is literally 3D, okay? But the energy is not, it's beyond the 3D. So it takes a minute for the body to recalibrate. And in the last week, as you've been anchoring in this energy and this elevation, okay, this ascension that you have gone through internally, okay, it has triggered the alarm bells in the temples of this black magicians, and they have been doing rituals and shit to not let you get to that point, okay? So you might be going through a lot of resistance right now. Like things are just like not working out. Like you schedule meetings and then like the meetings get canceled, or like the shit fucking disappears from your phone, you know? You have a great relationship with your partner and now you're like arguing about nonsensical shit, and you're just like, why the fuck are we arguing? Hello, ABC, thanks for saying hi. Thanks for liking the live. Thanks for being here. So you might be experiencing like just weird shit happening in your life right now, okay? Like weird cuts and bruises and bumps. Like you swear you put something down 1 minute and then you get up and you walk away and it's like not fucking there, and you're just like, what is going on? It's because these energies, these black magicians, are casting illusions to create stress in your life. Because when you start feeding the stress and you're just like, oh my god, my meeting got canceled, fuck, I just spilled my coffee, goddamn cat is puking on the carpet, like life stuff, you know, that just comes up. It seems like so harmless, okay, but this is how they work. They are so tapped in. Like these are master magicians, okay? These are master magicians. This is what they do. They have been doing this for thousands of years. And I've known about the black magicians since I was 6, okay? So I've known about these black magicians for almost 30 years, okay? I have been in the rooms where they've done these rituals and performed certain practices using children and animals, and that's what feeds their power, okay? What feeds the power of these black magicians is the blood of innocence, like quite literally children, okay? It's really disgusting and sick, and I have not been able to talk about this for multiple reasons until now. Now I've been given the green light. Yeah, it's time to speak up, because I have developed my own protection systems and my grids and my whole shall we say, but it's taken like almost a decade for me to strengthen my inner core and develop the layers, okay? Because it takes time to build the energetic layers that then trigger me to when like bullshit's going on, and I'm not a master. I mean, I am, and I'm still coming into my self-mastery in this lifetime. I'm still doing the work, okay? These beings have been in these temples since they could walk, okay? So they've been doing it a little bit longer in the physical human experience in this timeline than I have, yet I am a fucking ancient soul. So I recognize what they're doing, and I'm able to deconstruct, shall we say, some of what's going on. I am not the only one who's doing this work. There are some high-level magicians who may be tuning into this message. Some of you, I feel you, okay? And especially if you are just like going through like weird stuff in your body right now, okay? Take that as a sign that you are strengthening from the inside out, and to really be extra gentle with yourself at this time, okay? So that was the second message. It's like, pay attention to these like weird distortions and discrepancies and laugh it off, because the number one easiest way to dispel that energy and to like not allow it to have effect is laugh. Like when shit starts going rough, nice try. That's what I do. I'm like, nice try. That was cute. How'd that work out for you? You just like start like being a little like sarcastic, but in a very loving way. Like, that was cute. Like you're talking to a toddler, you know, who's like trying to get the cookies from the counter. And you're like, honey, how'd that work out for you? Okay. Like the toddler goes and tries to get the cookie jar, and the cookie jar falls and like breaks or like steps on their foot. And they're like, why? Oh my God, this is so horrible. And you're just like, I told you not to fuck around. I told you if you fucked around, you'd find out. So this is the message that's very important right now to anchor, okay? We're going to be shifting into the Gemini season in about a week, okay? And Gemini brings up the trickster energy, because Gemini is about duality, okay? So that trickster energy is coming. So we're feeling like some shit, okay? We're feeling it. Like we may not be able to put into words like what we're seeing and feeling. The invitation is to just recognize it, acknowledge it, and laugh it off. No matter how difficult it is, the invitation is to practice humor. Break this tension with lightheartedness. Break this tension with play, okay? That's cute. Even if you don't feel like it's funny, like it's really not fucking funny. Like you're fucking with my life, you're fucking with my schedule, you're fucking with my clients. Like I'm not able to sleep. Like I couldn't really see for a few hours when I woke up today. Like my eyes were like so clouded. But that's because there was energetic surgery going on in dreaming to clear these veils that they have cast, okay? So please, please, please be mindful of the music that you're listening to at this time, okay? Please listen to, like, have tones playing in the background. Like, I almost always have tones playing in the background, even if it's on, like, super low and my human ear can't hear it, the subconscious is gonna pick it up, and that's gonna create, like, a little buffer for you, okay? Clean your house, okay? Like how they're able to pinpoint that there's something off. Like they may not know what exactly is off for you, but they're able to see like the black spots, okay? Like if you go out into the world and you like touch something at a grocery store, or you like brush against someone and they're just having a bad day, then like their energetic dust, you know, can sprinkle onto you. You bring that into your home, boom, there's an invitation. They don't need much to hack into the grid, especially if you are still young, if you are still developing. This is a big reason why I haven't shared a lot about these things, because I've had to go through my experiences of like strengthening and tempering. And for a while, you know, I was still very much asleep in the matrix. And when I had my awakening experience, it was a really tough experience. I'm not going to go into it right now because I want to keep this short, okay? This is the message that wanted to come through. Shake it off. Take care of your body, okay? Be extra gentle with yourself at this time. The hermit comes out, okay? Make time to meditate. Make time to self-reflect. Make time to just sit in your stillness, okay? Because when you are still, That is when you're connected to that deep, quiet intuition, to that inner voice. That is the point from where you'll be able to see whether what is going on is really like something for you or just like some kind of fucking distraction that's draining your energy so that you don't continue elevating. So the Hermit, this card has been popping up for me. It's been popping up for a couple of people in my life over the last few weeks. The Hermit doesn't necessarily mean shut down. Okay, the Hermit means go within and hold that light. Okay, the traditional hermit has a lantern that is holding. What does that mean? He's standing in his solitude and he's standing in his sovereignty with deep clarity on his wisdom. Like, I'm just going to stand here and witness. Okay, I'm just going to stand here and witness. And then the other one is Muse of Voices. Trust your intuition. Speak your truth. This is what they don't want. They don't want us to be speaking the truth, okay? They don't want people to know what's going on. Ha ha ha, that's cute. That's cute that you don't want people to know. How's that working out for you? You're just so silly. Oh, you think your silly little rituals are going to work. Oh, that's very cute. I watched this movie yesterday, or I finished watching this movie, and this is how this download came through clearly, and this is the last thing I'll say. So there's this movie on Disney called Shine. Yes, I know Disney is an entity, and I don't have a Disney subscription. I borrow it from a friend, but every time I watch Disney, I'm doing work, okay? Like, I don't watch television, and I'm just, like, sitting there, like, watching a TV show, like, TV, how nice. I'm, like, fucking working every time I watch TV. But, like, I noticed, I started this movie, like, back in March, okay? Like, this movie is called Wish. And it's super adorable, and I highly recommend it. And I believe, and I know you're going to have messages in there, because there were messages in there for me. But I started this movie in March. I watched like 10 minutes of it, and then like life stuff came up, and I haven't been able to get back to it. And yesterday I like felt this pull in the middle of the day. Like, I don't really watch TV in the middle of the day, but I felt this pull, like, sit your ass down, eat some food, and watch this movie. So I was like, okay, I got out of my meditation that I was in, and I made a little delicious meal, and I watched this movie. And in this movie, there's one king who, I don't want to do spoilers, but like, he ended up tapping into the darkness, the evil, the malevolence, and he attempts to like control all the villagers, and one person starts singing. And then everybody starts singing. And the song is like, remember that you are a star. Remember that you are a star. Remember that you are light. Remember that you are light. Remember that you are everything. And the more people were singing, like, they just started remembering, they just started tapping into that joy, into that lightheartedness. That's when I started to feel my eyes like really starting to throb. It was like the deep inner work was happening, and this upgrade was happening through my eyes. And at the end of the movie, you know, the light always wins. The light always wins, okay? So if that's something that you need to remind yourself at this time, the light always wins. So this movie, after I watched this movie, like, oh, okay, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. I see why this was so difficult, and like I wasn't able to finish watching this movie for like until almost 2 months later, because it took those 2 months to deconstruct the codes within that movie, to integrate them within me, and then now to bring them to you. Okay, so this is the key message that's coming through today. How many points? 2, 3 points? I don't know. Number 1, be mindful of distortions, of distractions, of frustrations, of anything that zaps your energy, anything that brings you from life is good, I'm aligned with the divine, anything that takes you away from there, notice it and stop. Be that hermit. Breathe in, observe, okay? And just like, laugh it off, shake it off, go do something else, take a nap, go, sit in the garden, take a little walk, step away from it, okay? This is a critical point right now. As you are receiving this, whenever you're receiving this message, this is really critical for you to recognize that you're going through a massive upgrade. And once you come through this point, okay, not to say that you're going to be unfuckwithable, but you're going to be a lot more difficult to deal with, okay? Because you're going to be stronger, okay? But like in that strengthening, you need to protect yourself. Like think about it like a mom and a baby, okay? Like you're doing the same thing to yourself. Like you're parenting something that's birthing, that's also you. So you have to be both mom and child at this time, okay? I hope that makes sense, y'all. So be mindful of what's coming up. Take some time to ground in, to do self-care, you know, to whatever it takes to stay in that frequency and or elevate higher, okay? Don't feed it. Don't let your fucking shit be distracted, because that's all they need. They just need that little dust. One little dust, and they're fucking in there. Fucking with your shit, okay? Like, I have not been able to find my headphones for 3 weeks. Okay, I'm just gonna get new ones. That's cute that you think you can take that from me. I'm just gonna get new ones. Oh, you think you wanna fuck with me? Here's some garlic. Okay? Take care of your body. Trust your intuition. And know that you are exactly where you are meant to be in this here now. And if you don't have the answers of your next steps, it's okay. It's okay if you don't know what's next. Trust what's here now. Trust yourself above all. And if you're having a really hard time listening and connecting with your inner voice, that's when you really need to like step away from the social media, turn off the Twitter, okay? Put some tones on, run a bath, and get back in touch with yourself. This is not a time to be distracted. This is not a time to be, you know, diluting your energy and committing to things that you don't have the energy or the time or the interest in, okay? This is a time for you to really step into your highest worth, your highest excellence, your purest devotion. And that demands discipline, okay? That demands like paying attention to the subtle things that are just like, oh, it's just life stuff. Is it? Is it? Okay, I'm going to pull one last card from this tarot because I'm feeling it. I just saw 8 of Cups and the World card. So yeah, leaving behind those old stale patterns, ending major cycles. This is, you know, I've been feeling this since Pluto went into retrograde. We are in Pluto retrograde of Aquarius through September. And then we're going to do a final dance in Capricorn, shake out anything that lingers. And then, you know, we really step into this age of Aquarius. 8 of Voices. This is the message that's coming out. 8 of Voices. Stop imprisoning yourself with your own thoughts. When in doubt, shake it out. When in doubt, shake it out. When in doubt, shake it out. Okay? Do not let those thoughts come through, because that is what's giving these black magicians power. Okay? Those subtle fucking thoughts that are just like, oh, I don't know, maybe, I know I should get out of bed and take care of my food and eat something, but God, I just feel so tired, and oh my God, these blankets are so cozy. Get the fuck out of bed and go eat food. Take care of your body. Go outside. 8 of Cups, again, I saw that at the bottom of the deck. Leave the past behind. You are not a victim. You are a light warrior. You are a leader. You are a revolutionary. You are a pioneer. You are a chosen, anointed one. Remember who you are. Straighten your crown and have a good old belly laugh, my dear one. I'm going to close this here for now. Thanks so much for joining me live. Thanks so much for joining the replay. ABC, thanks for joining in, sending all those hearts and commenting and following. Deeply appreciate you. Muse of Emotions. Okay? ABC, this is for you and this is for all of us. It's all love or a calling for love. It's all love, it's all infinite love. It's all love or a calling for love. It's all love, it's all infinite love. How can you love yourself more? That's what they don't want to see. They don't want us to love ourselves, because shit, when we love ourselves, try me. love you all. Take care of your beautiful selves. I'll check in soon. Bye for now.